Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Oh, that was kind of weak, but whatever. I just got off work. I'm dead tired. Basically, man, I don't know if people got a notification or they might come by. Um, Matthew Stafford traded the Rams for Jared Goff in a blockbuster deal. Quarterback trade has finally been announced, but it's not about Houston Texans star QB Deshaun Watson. The Los Angeles Rams and Detroit Lions have agreed to a deal that sends Jared Goff, 2 future first-round picks, and a third-round pick to Detroit in exchange for Matthew Stafford. So Detroit is dealing Matthew Stafford to the Los Angeles Rams in exchange for 2 future first-round picks, a third-round pick, and QB Jared Goff, per sources. 2 former number 1 overall picks trading places in the first blockbuster NFL trade of 2021. What's up, T. Hubbard? What's up, Prime Time? Earlier this week, new Lions coach Dan Campbell revealed that trade talks are hot and heavy for the services of the former number 1 overall draft pick, and there have been several offers from numerous teams. Looks like it's the Rams that emerged as victors in the Matthew Stafford sweepstakes. The San Francisco 49ers were also previously linked to a deal for the one-time Pro Bowl member. Stafford has been in the Lions' lair since 2009, where he won Comeback Player of the Year in 2011. He successfully threw for more than 4,000 yards in 8 of the past 10 seasons. In Detroit, Stafford finishes his career with the Lions as the franchise all-time leader in several categories, including completions, which is 3,898 passing yards. Completions is 3,898. Passing yards, 45,109. Passing touchdowns, 282. And quarterback wins, 74. But despite his individual accolades, the Lions haven't had much success during his time with the team and have appeared in only 3 playoff games, which all resulted in heartbreaking defeats. The Lions last made the postseason in 2016. All in all, Stafford has an underwhelming record of 74, 90, and 1 in his tenure with the Lions. Stafford will now have a chance to join a contending team with the Rams, who finished second in the NFC this season. So, what do you guys think? I see T. Hubbard said bad move. Primetime said good. Stafford's been carrying that team since Megatron left. You could say that somewhat. Matthew Stafford to me is a guy who has a lively arm. He has probably one of the biggest or best arms that we've seen in a long time. Being in Detroit kind of hurt him a little bit. To me, it was some games he could have won that he threw the game away. And it's some games that wasn't his fault where he wasn't able to pick the team up. Now, the Lions with their coach, I don't know about this guy. It's funny to me how all these no-name white coaches can get a job, but Eric Bieniemy still doesn't have a job. Leslie Frazier doesn't have a job. Jim Caldwell doesn't have a job. It's a travesty. And now Jacksonville Jaguars are bringing Lovie Smith in as a defensive coordinator. And it's like, dog, Lovie done put too much time in to be a damn DC. But whatever, man. It's NFL is going to be that way. They're going to pick their buddies to coach. But the Rams gave up a lot. The Rams are going to – it's Super Bowl or bust this year for the Rams coming up. If the Rams don't get to the Super Bowl, you don't wasted all these picks. You don't wasted your depth. So we don't even know what the Rams are going to do. Like now, Donald, he's going to be straight coming back. Ramsey, he's going to be good. You know, to me, they need to add, right now they had to, right now the Rams have to, they have a team. to me, Matthew Stafford is going to have to learn how to control the pace of the game and manage the game. Something he probably didn't have the luxury in Detroit. So I'm not going to really get on him, you know. I mean, it's a great move for him to leave. Detroit has these picks coming up, but we don't know what the line's going to do with it. What up, Chris? What up, Love and Success follows me. So the Rams, this will be a good thing for them, but the thing for the Rams is that Stafford has talent now. So now is no more excuses for Sean McVay. Sean McVay is going to have to step up. To me, Sean McVay plays got kind of bland near the end of the season. Sometimes he doesn't stick to the running game, and this is a problem that Andy Reid has as well. Sometimes they get so trigger happy or gun ho to throw the ball all the time, they neglect their running game, which they have a good running game. So now we have to see Sean McVay is going to have to step up. I mean, there's no more excuses. I'm tired of all these white coaches getting all these excuses and all these pats on the back saying, oh, well, he had a bad season because someone was none of that no more. You're going to have to step up as a coach, McVay, because your play calling has got kind of stale during the season and sometimes in crucial games. Your defense has been carrying you for a while. So you guys can't throw the ball all over the place and neglect your running game. Now, Stafford to me, oh yeah, love and success. Pete Carroll Pete Carroll gets so many passes, it's not even funny. Nobody's even talking about Pete Carroll. They're quick to go after Russell Wilson and throw him under the bus. But they're not going after Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll got a safe job. It's like, come on, dog. Stop it. But the Rams, they got a good deal in this trade. Stafford is a guy who can make all the throws. He can make the short passes. What's up, Steve Alexander? He can make the short passes. He can make the medium passes. He can make the long ball. He's great at throwing that. So we have to wait and see. But this year, man, there's no more excuses. You got to step up. You got the quarterback now. I don't want to hear no excuses. The only thing I'm scared of is Matthew Stafford's injuries. Matthew Stafford a lot of times gets hurt. He gets hurt too much. And we'll see if he can last the whole season because he has a better line. He has a running game. I feel like if they help Stafford throw between 25 to 35 times a game or less, the Rams will win a lot of games. The Rams will be tough to beat. Brown and Akers, shout out to Cam Akers, Florida State Seminole, baby. Those guys are going to be intricate. I want them to keep adding pieces to I want them to get another D lineman to back up Aaron Donald so Aaron Donald doesn't wear down at the end of the season. Get another pass rusher as well as get another guy to play the nose tackle, stop the run, because the Rams, to me, struggle with stopping the run. They struggle with that for a while. Aaron Donald, to me, is more of a defensive end than a defensive tackle. He's great, but he's more of a pass rusher. He's not really a great run stopper. I want to see if he could add a little bit more weight to him. I think if he adds a little bit of weight to him, I think he'll get better. I think he'll be good in that spot, but he's not really that big. So, and it wears down on him a lot because he's going against the line. He's going against teams with great linemen damn near every week, and he has to find a way to get past them. So yeah, Watson. I don't see Watson going nowhere though, Chris. Like, I know Watson wants to leave, What's up, C Pen, aka Buku? I don't know if he's gonna go, Chris, because think about it. You got to think. Watson signed that deal. At the end of the day, I can't feel sorry for you. You signed the deal. So the Texans really don't have to trade you. This is football. It's not basketball. Football, the owners control the game. In basketball, the players control the game. So you have to learn your position. He should have never signed that contract. I'm sorry, but you have to honor your contract. If you would not have signed that contract and allow yourself to go out and be a free agent and let everybody, court you, then it would have been different. It depends though, Chris. That's a good point. That's a good point, Chris. Football contracts are movable, but what messes it up is that dead cap. You're still left with a dead cap. Football is a hard cap, whereas the NBA is more of a soft cap. You could get away with certain stuff. If you're over the luxury tax, you could just pay that off. So, what's up, Joe Cool? So, I mean, I said enough so far, man. If Rob B come back, I'm finna get on him for talking about my Magic, getting rid of my Magic. Cameron, Nigako is very good. He's a good pass rusher, but to me, the Rams don't need any more pass rushers. The Rams need to get a run-stopping D tackle. They need to get a guy that could play that nose to get the pressure off of Donald, because Donald ends up getting hurt too much. What's up, guys? Donald gets hurt too much because he has so much on him to pass rush, and he's getting triple team, double team. They need to get them a run stopper. If the Rams get them a run stopper, the Rams are going to be tough to beat, because pass rushing wise ain't the Rams' problem. They got the secondary, they got the linebackers, they got the D line. They just need some more beef in that nose and that three technique that help Donald out, so Donald doesn't wear himself out. Because if Donald wouldn't have been hurt, I think they would have beat the Packers. I think they would have beat them. Donald would have been getting to Rodgers, and he would have did what the Bucks did the week later. So,
yeah, man, you made all great points, man. I really don't have anything to add for real, man. Like, this was a big move for the Rams.
it
Like
was.
you said, like you just got one of his Stafford and his injuries. Like, if the Rams can protect Stafford way better than what the Lions have ever done for Stafford's career, I mean, they'll be straight. And another thing, like you said, like they definitely need somebody else on the defensive line to help out Aaron Down a little bit to take the pressure
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, in the run game, they got somebody in the pass rush like Floyd balled out. They got those other two D tackles that were balling out. I can't think of their name. Chris will probably let us know because that's his team.
You cave him.
But
You cave him.
yeah, yeah. They need some more beef at that 3 and that 1, because Donald he's taking too many double teams inside, and I need Donald for third downs to pass rush and put pressure on the quarterbacks, because a lot of the quarterbacks in the NFC or teams they play are passing teams. So you need him healthy for the later parts of the season, so it don't be tough for them when they get into the playoffs. What's up, Joe Cool?
What up?
What'd you think
What
about the
up, bro?
trade, big dog?
That's gonna make. I think golf going to Detroit. That's gonna make him more injury prone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. But golf is out of there, so now they got Matt Stafford. How you think Matt Stafford gonna do?
Um, he'll have a little. He'll have a better offensive line. That I don't know, man, but he got the. I mean, he's a veteran, so he may do a little bit better than he did in Detroit.
Right.
I don't know. It depends on the system too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this system is going to be better for Stafford though.
Dude,
Hmm.
he's a
Moving
typical
forward.
Sean McVay type of quarterback. He can make any throw. What Golf struggles is he gets happy feet. He's scared of pressure and he can't make the quick throw and can't throw the outs. And that's
Right.
what Stafford does the
Right.
best. And we had
Yeah.
to basically play to his strengths, and basically we had McVay basically babysitting him. And teams, all they had to do was literally stack the box, dude, and couldn't
Yeah.
utilize our weapons like Cooper Cup, Woods.
And also Cooper Cup, man, he's injured prone, man. Like that's my only thing with Cup.
Yeah.
Like they gotta find him another guy. They gotta find
Yeah.
him another guy who can take pressure off of him as well. Because
Well, we
Cup
drafted a
get
guy
hurt.
from Florida,
Who that?
Yeah, Jefferson.
Jefferson.
But
He
they
just
hardly
didn't
use
really
him
play.
though.
Yeah, because Josh Reynolds, but he's a free agent now, so and we started utilizing him toward the end. But I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but they need somebody else. They need to add somebody else because in case Cup is hurt, you can have Jefferson, and then you can have. I think y'all still got Mathis, right? Y'all got Mathis. Is that his name, Mathis, or more? What's his name? That receiver number 17.
Robert Woods.
Yeah, Woods. My
Robert Woods,
fault.
Robert Woods. Yeah.
Yeah, Woods is your tough guy. He gonna go get it and stuff. You need that guy
Yeah, he's our
to
possession receiver.
Right, right. You need a guy to stretch defense. And if y'all do that, y'all will be fine. I mean, I don't see why y'all can't win because the Cardinals, to me, defensively, they got to do some work if they want to compete, and they got to get a better offensive line. And the Seahawks, their defense is trash right now. So, I mean, you guys to me have taken a step up. So I don't really see anybody in the NFC West really stopping you guys if you guys play. If everything goes as it's supposed to with Matthew Stafford, y'all should be fine.
Yeah,
No,
dog,
look
and
at
like,
total. Go ahead, not that.
yeah, dog, and like, man, Cooper Cup is frustrating, dude, because he's a good receiver, but he's never around for the playoffs. He's never
Yeah,
around when
man.
we need him.
No, he wasn't
Yep.
in the Super Bowl. He got hurt. We missed
Yep.
him.
Yeah, man. And then another thing, like with Jared Goff, Sean McVay had to scheme for Jared Goff just to make him somewhat decent. You know what I mean? But with
Right.
Stafford, you ain't really got to scheme much for him because, like HD said earlier in the stream, he can make all the throws.
You can.
They just got to rebuild, in the draft. Hopefully, get some good players in the draft and build
Yeah.
around them. Because
Well, I ain't worried about that. The Rams draft well.
No,
Like Chris,
we're like ready. No, we're ready. I think.
they're ready right now. They just got to add more depth. I just need them to take the pressure off of Donald, so Donald to stay upright. And Leonard Floyd had a great year this year, man.
He's a
He
free
balled.
agent, though. He's a free agent. We need to try to keep him.
do they have no
Yeah.
money to pay him?
Well, just because he's kind of like the bird rights, kind of like in the NBA.
Mm. Ooh, Cameron in the chat said that they should get Allen Robinson. If they get Allen Robinson, that's going to be vicious. That's firepower.
No, what I want is Marvin Jones Jr. He's a free
Yeah,
agent too. He got that extra Stafford.
right. And then you got man, you got your running back still, Akers from the crib. Well, love and success. The Niners, they need a quarterback.
They were in for Stafford. They were trying to get Stafford, but
I think they're gonna go after Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna bring Matt Ryan over there.
He'll fit a lot better with them than Atlanta.
Yeah, he'll fit real good with them.
Yeah.
That's the person. Kyle Shanahan is the only coach he had a great season with, like his best season. So I think he would fit the 49ers, the Colts and everything. The Colts, I think, I don't know what they're trying to do. They were trying to get Stafford as well, but I don't know what they're going to do. I think they ought to try to give Brissett a chance. What's up?
Did this speak perception to this year's draft? Like, do you see these teams trying to get these veteran quarterbacks over the draft? Like you said, remember how you said a couple weeks ago, the strap is you don't really see anybody like special.
Yeah, I mean, I would go get a veteran quarterback because I'm not sold on a lot of these quarterbacks. Like, I can't speak on the BYU. Everybody telling me BYU guys good, but
But he
the
didn't play
other guy,
anybody. That's the thing. He didn't play no big teams. He's
right?
playing against.
And,
Yeah.
exactly. And Trevor Lawrence, to me, like, I mean, Lawrence is clutch. He's clutch. Like, if it's a game, a big game, I think he'll perform well. I think he's just a B or C level quarterback, personally. And Justin Fields to me is a D plus. But I moved him to a C because he showed toughness after he took that big hit. So I like that from them, but other than that, they didn't really grab my eye this year. Now everybody talking about the Alabama quarterback. I'm like, I don't know, man. Alabama
I don't know
quarterbacks
about that guy, dude. Nah, I don't know
like
about
Yeah,
that.
I'm staying
quarterback.
away from him.
Yeah,
Like even
yeah,
Tua is not even that great.
right. But I knew Tua wasn't that great. Tua got lucky because nobody game planned against him, and he's a lefty. So their
Right.
spin ball is a lot different. So once you study that and his motion, what he does, and then when you lay the hit on him, Tua was out. Tua can't take getting hit. That's why I say he
Right.
reminds me of Chad Pennington.
Yeah.
He can
That's
Oh
make
true.
yeah.
all the throws, but you give him time, he gonna pick you apart. But you hit him a good couple times, he's done. He's out the game. So, and then Jalen Hurts, I never liked the Jalen Hurts. I just never liked him. Like I just never was. He just never brought that umph to me. So I don't know, man. I just think I would go after a veteran quarterback. If I can get Matt
Jameis
Ryan,
Winston. Jameis Winston.
yeah, James Winston, but I don't know if the Saints gonna let him go because I don't think
They want
because
Taysom Hill as quarterback.
yeah, man, but I don't. Taysom Hill ain't gonna do nothing at quarterback, man.
Hell
I know
no.
that. But
He gonna be another Tim Tebow, and the difference between him and Tim Tebow is Tim Tebow got better as the game went on. Taysom Hill kind of slows down, and then when you pop Hill a few times, he's done. He
He
was getting
fumbles.
cracked this year, and he was out the game. Like you hit him, I saw him get cracked in the I'm trying to think what game that was. They played somebody. They came in there and was just knocking the hell out of Taysom Hill. Every time even when he was blocking, they blasted his ass. So I don't really see him built like that. And to me,
Right.
Jameis is out there. Jameis would be a good fit if he's with an offensive coordinator who knows how to, handle that type of quarterback. Because see, in college, he was good because Jimbo Fisher knew how to control him and reel him in when it was time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like Taysom Hill, man, he be fumbling the ball a lot. He puts that ball on the ground a
Too much.
lot, man. It's like he fumbled like every other game. It seemed like.
So you think should Lawrence and Fields, should they stay another year to get better?
I think that's just gonna be them. If I'm Fields, I would stay. Lawrence will be if you got a team right now that's ready, that has all the whole tools around them. Lawrence can run that team.
look at
But
Herbert.
if you put them on a team that's like the Jaguars, man, it's gonna be tough. Like
Look at
you're not
like
gonna win.
yeah.
Right.
No, because I see like
Oh,
Herbert, like he was supposed to be the top pick over Daniel Jones and others, and Sam Darnold and all that, and he stayed another year in Oregon, and then he fits in the perfect team with Chargers, who has Keenan Allen, Mike Thomas, Eckler, perfect
Yeah, I
situation,
mean,
and he balled out.
Herbert's straight, but I got to see more of him, man. I'm a hard guy to impress. I'm very hard to impress. I got to see you do it for like at least 3-4 years. I got
No,
to see you do.
I'm just comparing him to his class, to his rookie class. Like he
Oh
impressed
yeah,
me the
yeah,
most. Yeah.
yeah. Herbert got the arm. Herbert got everything. But the thing is, I got to see if he got the intangibles. He got to
right.
show me. I see the physical gifts and everything is there, but I mean, I got to see more. I got to see what you do. I got to see you win now. Now we know you can play. Now it's time to win. Now it's time to do the things to win, and I just don't really like those strong arm quarterbacks like that. Like outside of like Mahomes, the strong arm quarterback, I really don't like them because they take too many chances. They depend on their arm too much instead of just dialing back, giving it to their running back, giving it to the people around them. Outside of Mahomes, that's the only guy I really seen with a strong arm, like really been successful, either throwing a lot or managing the game. I like Mahomes better when he manages the game and give Hilaire and Williams the ball because that takes pressure off of him. You don't want Mahomes. Mahomes, your franchise. You don't want him getting hit a lot. And this is why I never liked it Andy Reid in Philly, because he did the same thing. He gets stuck in that passing game, and it's like, dude, you got Westbrook back there. You got Terrell Buckhalter back there. You had Deuce Staley back there. Just run the ball. Like, that's it. You don't have to throw 15, you don't have to throw 30 to 40 times. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. Like, and in Philly, I just didn't like him down the stretch a lot of times. I felt he cost the Eagles a few chips they could have got, because the Eagles should have had 3 chips, especially with that defense Jim Johnson was calling. Johnson had a raw defense every year. So
that's why about the fourth quarter, man. I mean, that last drive, that's why McNabb was so tired.
Yeah.
He threw the ball the whole game. I'm like, man.
The whole game, dog. They barely ran, because he was too busy trying to keep T.O. happy. And that's why I don't like T.O. T.O. is just, to me, and he got this show now where I just don't like him because he never takes blame. That nigga never takes blame. He never takes ownership. And I don't like people like that. Nigga, own up to what you did. Own up to your mistake. If you knew you effed up, say you effed up. Like, I just don't like those type of players. I've never liked him. I never liked it. Those type of those receivers. I like guys who take the blame, who want to win the game, and they're in and out. They're trying to do what they have to do. Even with Pat Mahomes may throw a bad pass. He'll go like this. That's on me. That's on me. Brady does it. It's on me. It's on me. Or I see Breeze will do it. But this dude here, T.O., like, man, he ain't throw the ball to me right. He threw it too far outside. It's like, what you talking about?
Yep. But you know what, HD, regards to Andy Reid, is a new day because here in Kansas City, that old Andy Reid is gone, my brother. It's gone. Gone.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. He still got that. He still got that Stay Puft Marshmallow look. He's still there. We gonna see, man. I'm telling you. We gonna
Y'all
see.
First play gonna be a pass. Y'all first offensive play gonna be a pass in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Man, we're gonna see, man. If it's a pass, it's probably gonna be a screenplay or a quick pass or a quick slant.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be, because that pass rushing gonna come.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to talk about the Lions side of this deal, man. Who knows, man? I don't know if the Lions will ever gonna get together in my lifetime, man. It seems like they never gonna get together in my lifetime, man.
Right.
Like, you just gotta hope they just do right with those draft picks they got, man.
Dude, they wasted Megatron's prime with Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that kept him afloat too, when you think about it. Megatron was the key to their offense.
Yep.
Yeah, but I want to see, like I said, I feel the Rams, Rams won this trade because we see what the Lions do with their picks all the time. And then Stafford, like I said, only thing I'm concerned about is, can he stay healthy? Now, he'll be behind a better line and be around a better cast, but we got to see how long he can stay up, because he don't get major injuries. He get those knick-knack injuries, and those are the worst.
How much punishment did he get in Detroit? Dude, he was getting hit in a 40.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I don't take that away. That's true. But at the same time, I got to see if he's going to, survive that. Because Stafford, he's going to be in big games. He's never really been in big games like that before. So now you got a whole nother pressure on you. So now I got to see how you adapt to it. Also, like, are you going to have that command? McVay, is he gonna let Stafford, have control of it? Because when McVay had golf, he was babysitting. Sometimes guys like McVay, they sometimes overcoach. So we got to see how it go. Like I said, but right now the Rams look like the best team right now to me in the NFC West.
Yeah.
Now if the Niners mess around and get Matt Ryan or Deshaun Watson, then it's gonna be on and popping between the Niners and Rams again. So
what do the Cowboys do now? They have
Right.
to keep Dak Prescott now, right? Because there's so many teams that need a quarterback.
they're gonna franchise tag Dak. And they're gonna go into the season with him again, and they're gonna see what he does, and they're not gonna go anywhere. But right now, I'm hearing they might get rid of Zeke. They might let Zeke go, so they don't have to pay that money and keep it on their books, which would be
Right.
smart to do because Pollard show you he can carry the load. You just got to get another running back in there.
Right.
Yeah. My thing with Sean McVay is this, man. Like, I don't think you're gonna see the baby in this time around. Like, Stafford been in the league way longer than Jared Goff. I think he'll dial it back some.
Yes.
He'll dial it back some. So
yeah, we'll see from him, man. We'll see. Sean McVay, man, he like Brad Stevens. I got both of them on the hot seat this year.
man, they love Brad Stevens.
Well, he may be in your hot seat, but not in our hot seat, dude.
We'll see, man. Yeah, he's a 6-year deal, but you still on my hot seat because I got to see what you do because he called some crazy plays down the stretch. But we'll see what he do with Stafford. I got to see. The Lions robbed the Rams. What are you talking about? The Lions robbed the Rams. But Bear, the Lions
I think in the NFL they overvalue first round picks so much because how many teams in the first round waste their picks? Like my team, you should have seen the last year's draft. We had like 5 starters in the 5th, 6th, and 7th round. Look who did Detroit pick in the last 4 years.
God damn.
What happened?
Giannis got posterized by Cody Zeller tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh, Zeller posterized them.
That's not being spoken a lot. Speaking of the Bucks and the Mavericks, like something Zeller's got 2 teams.
Man, I think the Nets gonna win the East, man. I don't see the Bucks. I don't see the Bucks down the stretch holding on. The Celtics offense is just trash. They
blew that game, man. They blew that game.
They did that 4th quarter, dog.
They always blow the game, dog. I told y'all got
to run ISO, dude. They don't even play.
The Celtics
move the way out of the way.
The Celtics should have kept Kyrie and traded either Brown or Tatum. They would have been fine. Kyrie would have closed the deal down the stretch. I don't trust Brown or Tatum down the stretch. I just don't. I don't trust or Kemba. I think Kemba is going through an identity crisis. He don't know if he want to be the point or the 2, because you got to understand he was in Charlotte. He was asked to do it all, score, hit a ball, score.
He played both positions.
Right.
Yeah. Here's my thing with Kemba, man. Kemba, he just didn't hit a damn thing tonight, man. If he hit like 2 more shots, Celtics win that game, dog. Because he only hit that step back jumper at the end of games. We've seen him do it a bunch of times throughout his basketball life.
Yeah.
And he just got back from injury too. So
and that's what got me. Why don't he just? They need to start using the backboard, man. Stop thinking they're gonna finesse the shot. He could have won it. He should have won the game.
Yeah, exactly. Me cheering for the Celtics against the Lakers is something I usually don't do.
Oh, you're not a Lakers fan, dude. Don't even talk about that.
I am. I'm just saying, I'm boycotting. I'm boycotting this team.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm boycotting. Yeah, but like Joe said, Celtics should have won. They should have won this game. You know what I mean? They had one. The Lakers got lucky. They stole one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have the timeout left.
Hey, Rob B, you better bring your ass in here. You lucky I fell asleep last night.
Magic. I remember
that. Magic, you lucky because I was tired, bro, because I had to work. They've been killing me at work. I've been working over 8, maybe 10 hours. I got you tonight, though, bro. I got
Bro.
you. You better bring your ass in here tonight. I'm gonna play
You fell
How you
asleep when he
gonna say
said that.
Orlando need to be? Dude, Orlando has been in the playoffs the past 3-4 years, and for our young franchise history, we've been to 2 finals, nigga.
Yeah,
How many has Charlotte been to, nigga? Or
What do
them
you
other
say?
teams? Stop it, dog. Like, I don't even want to talk about nobody. Dude, I'm gonna flame your ass. You need to come, boy. I hope you hear me talking to him. Because he ain't gonna show up tonight, because I said it on the video I put up today. I said when I already put it out, oh Rob, I'm gonna flame your ass next time. I got you.
I heard it.
I went to sleep, dog. You lucky I was snoring and went to sleep. Boy, I was gonna flame your ass, dog.
Oh, I heard it.
You was gonna get there. You lucky T saved you, boy. T was like, yeah, he ain't me
No,
today.
come on, no,
That's why I went to sleep. Because if I'd have heard T said HD get him, I'd have woke up, wiped the cold out my arm, and went to work. Nigga, you is tripping, dude. To ever say you better ask who that team. You better ask Phoenix. Phoenix ought to take their ass on somewhere. You don't say
Whoa, hold on.
I'm not gonna say that because they made it to the
Phoenix
NBA finals just like Orlando
Hold
did.
on.
They made it to the finals just like
They made
Orlando did.
more. How long Phoenix been in the league? They've been in the league longer than us.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been in the league longer than us, dog.
Yes.
Charlotte been in the
Orlando
league
got
longer
in
than us.
10
They
years.
need to go to.
Not even 10 years.
You know what I'm saying?
Orlando got in 10 years.
What's
It
up,
didn't take long.
Wait a minute. Matter of fact, no, wait a minute. They made it to the finals like twice. Yeah, back in the 70s too. With that triple overtime. Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep the Suns. Okay, the Sacramento Kings could go. Y'all motherfuckers could go too.
They
Damn.
ain't never got.
Y'all could go. You know, they could go. You know, the Clippers, y'all lucky y'all got Kawhi, because I would have asked y'all to exit stage left. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Man, I got to feel they gonna represent the West.
OKC need to go and match. I said, dude, OKC was in the finals back in 2010. They young still as a franchise. What the hell are you talking about, boy?
Right.
Man, dog. Yeah, Terrell, I'm angry man HD. You goddamn right I'm mad, dog. I woke up and heard that. Ooh, he lucky I went to sleep, boy, because I was damn tired, boy. I'm up now, dog. So when he come through, he get inflamed, dog. I mean, flamethrower style. I'm going all in. He finna get murdered. He might not even get a word out, dog. I'm so hot, dog. This nigga said my magic. You gonna say my heart, dog? Really? All right. I got you. I got you.
What about Frank? What up, Frank?
Yeah, but like I was saying, dog. What's up?
Okay, so I know you watched the fourth quarter, right? And the Lakers was actually up this time, which is crazy. See, LeBron didn't do a thing again in crunch time, dog.
Of course. You know what I mean? It was everybody else, dog. Like I said, it's like there's no point in them being in the game, you know what I mean, in the fourth quarter. Because the team plays better without them. They move the ball, they run sets, you know what I mean? They're able to get up and down the court a lot better.
The last game I saw them was Martin Luther King Day. And I said it in the video. Like I told Chris, y'all don't need LeBron. Like, really, y'all don't. I watched the whole game. Y'all team is raw. Y'all team is raw. I mean, why would you disagree? Dude, the dude don't play defense. The dude slows you guys down. If you guys put his minutes at like 25 and y'all give THT and a couple other guys more minutes, y'all won't even be in dogfight. Y'all will win.
That dude.
The only reason why we're in dogfight is because we won the title last year and we don't care. The players don't care. You should see how they play. No defense.
They don't care. No, because when I watched it, y'all guys was running sets and running a fluent offense when he was off the court. When he gets on the court, he slows you guys down and he messes y'all rhythm up. He messes it up. Like I don't see what you or these other blind guys seeing this guy. This guy, dog, he slows you guys down. Your team is way better. He had that one hot game the other night. That was it. That's it. Other than that, he ain't been doing nothing but getting to the free throw line and getting most of his stats.
And that's basically where I was pointing.
Josh
Most of his
Hart
points
actually has
came
been
from.
better this year. I'll still say that.
Right. And another
Ooh.
thing, man, like with LeBron, man, I seen so many defensive breakdowns from this dude tonight, and he was scared of guard Jason Tatum. I'm like, you got Alex Caruso out here taking the Jason Tatum assignment.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
dog.
He's
getting
your best
destroyed.
defender.
What?
Look at the size of this
So,
advantage, dog.
Chris, come
Look at
on,
the size
dog.
advantage.
He is our best defender, dude. I watch every game.
who,
dude.
LeBron?
The
LeBron
stockbroker
James?
No,
Caruso.
Caruso.
No,
You talking about
dog.
Caruso?
No, dog. Come on, no.
He's our
I
best
don't know
man.
what
guard
makes you
defender.
think that. I don't know what makes you think that, bro. He gets
Who's a
taken
better guard
advantage
defender?
of.
Schroeder?
Shoot, don't y'all wait a minute.
KCP?
Yeah.
Who?
I think KCP.
Y'all don't
Y'all really don't have any real solid defenders on y'all team.
Y'all don't really have a great solid defender.
I'm
Y'all
trying to
defense left with Rondo and all them guys.
Exactly.
Personally,
I would say Wesley Matthews, but I don't even know if he wants to stay in LA.
oh man, Matthews ain't
Right.
man. Matthews been so
His legs are
washed.
done. His legs
He
are
has
done.
been washed up, dog.
He
Yeah.
been so washed. He
His legs
done.
are done.
Yeah, he done. You might as well
Yeah,
throw
his
him in
legs
the
are done.
garbage.
And the Lakers ain't nothing but isolate. They nothing but isolation.
That's why
basketball.
THT took
That's
all his
they
minutes.
do. They don't play as a team.
They don't, man.
Nah,
They
don't.
really don't. I mean, it's all about. They don't. They just isolation all day. They don't have no play. What kind of plays they run? They don't do nothing.
They run plays when he go to the bench, man. They run plays. They actually run a set. Guys are moving. Like when he's on the bench, they're moving. THT, I knew this would happen with THT. I knew THT minutes would be cut because he was getting too much shine. If THT if they would have kept him at his minutes and gave him some more minutes, especially taking KCP and Wesley Matthews minutes, he would have been straight. But they're too busy trying to say, you know what? We gotta let LeBron cook. We gotta let him. And LeBron just ain't cooking to me. And Anthony Davis, I don't know what happened to him. And I heard he had a good game tonight, but he had a vaginal tear the whole season, man. He got to get it repaired. He tripping.
It's one play. It's one play. LeBron got the ball and went straight to the hole and laid it up, and the defender jumped with him, and they called a foul.
Yeah.
I'm like, he didn't even touch it. And he got an and-1 call. I'm like,
man, I ain't been watching none of his. After I watched that game, I only watch like the prime time when it's like a big game or something.
Right.
I didn't watch him or the Celtics because I know the Celtics was going to choke. I knew they were going to choke. I said at work, I told my boy, y'all going to win today, dog, because he a Lakers fan. I was like, y'all going to win. He like, I don't know, man, the Celtics. I said, dog, the Celtics are going to choke.
Exactly, because they're always sporadic on offense. The thing with the Celtics is the fact that they're very, they're top notch on defense, but they're lackluster on offense. And then you saw it last
too
night.
much ISO ball.
And it's too much ISO balls.
And they shoot too many damn threes. Like,
exactly, dog.
I'm like, dude, this ain't a three. That's why I stopped watching them. They piss me off. Like defensively, they are great. They are great defensively. I give them like an A+, but on offense, they are an F, dog. Like they shoot threes all the time, and then they be like 3 for like 20. Okay, we're gonna shoot 10 more threes.
Do you think Brad Stevens is overrated? As a coach? Think Brad Stevens is overrated?
Hell yeah, Brad Stevens overrated. I've been saying
at this point,
he's overrated. Like, dude, if you're a head coach, not to cut you off, Nick, if you're a head coach, you have to control both sides of the ball. There's no such thing as one side. That's why I only give coaches credit if they help with the offense or the defense. That's why I didn't give Belichick all this praise, because Belichick only coaches one side of the ball. That's it. You have to coach both sides of the ball. You have to. Bill Walsh, as great as a head coach as he was and an offensive guru, he focused on defense first and foremost because he knows without defense, you suck. Jimmy Johnson was a defensive guy, but once the defense was together, he made sure that offense was right. Chuck Noll, great Steelers coach, the same thing. Mike Tomlin, he does the same thing. He don't just coach defense, he makes sure the offense is free. It's just that Big Ben been holding them back. But I'm
He's
just
been there
saying,
too
Brad
long.
Stevens is only good at running, which is the defensive side of the ball. That's it. He does not know how to run offense. He's not creative. He's always lackluster. It's like, dog, run a set, run a play to the basket. You got guys who could get to the basket and could kill teams. Like, they could kill the Lakers, but I know they weren't going to beat the Lakers. You know why? Because they're too stupid to see where you attack the Lakers is in the inside. And if you actually move the ball around, you can beat the Lakers. But they don't want to do that. They want to do ISO, or you shoot it this time. I'm going to shoot the three. And that doesn't work. In the playoffs, we've seen it the past 4 or 5 years with Brad Stevens. They flame out. They should have beat the Heat last year.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it because they kept shooting dumb shots.
Yep.
Step back three, step back three, step back three.
Brad is
And everybody
overrated.
can't beat Steph Curry. Everybody got to realize they can't shoot like Steph Curry. That's what everybody trying to be. Like, it don't work for everybody.
It does not.
That's
Jason thinking Kobe, but dude, Kobe would not have taken no shots like he takes. Kobe would have gone to the he would have started killing you in the post. If his shot was off, he going to the post to try to get hot again. He's not finna settle for a dumbass three.
I don't know what his issue is, dog. I don't know what his issue is, bro. It's like Jason Tatum has a nice post. He has a nice post game. Yeah, you know what I mean? He has a nice post shot. You know what I mean? Post fadeaway shot. I don't know why he stopped using it. I don't know why. I really don't.
I don't know.
That last play, he stayed at half court. He didn't even run down. He stayed and watched.
Right.
You got Jaylen Brown.
That's true.
You got Jaylen Brown just be chucking up a whole bunch of ill-advised threes. Him and Kemba Walker just killing for the game. Yeah.
I'm like, Tatum, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, he's supposed to get trailed.
You don't know what he's doing.
Right.
Hey, Sean,
I like you really.
I heard you, Sean, and Ticket cooking over there.
Yeah.
I heard you over there cooking. I said, that ain't the same Sean. I know that was he was going. And by the way, you ain't got the answers. Hey, I had to post some Draco. You see this? I had to post this stuff for you, dog. I said, hold on, this for my dude Sean, dog. Sean and Sterling be going off in that bitch. I be like, boy, y'all boys.
I'm trying to figure out how Ticket get an 11-hour stream yard.
I don't understand that.
Man, that's Ticket, man. Ticket.
He be working, man. He be working.
He the man, dog. That's all he do is work, man. That
working.
That dog. That boy, that dog, man. You know, I can't. Me and him can't coach together on the team, you know, but he good. So that's the dog. So we gonna have about 20 texts, dog. 20 texts. Cause I'm gonna go out to the court, man. Like, Sean, man, hold my clipboard. Look,
oh no, I don't know what got into me that day. It was just crazy. I was like,
but damn,
yeah, man, they be getting me wild all day.
Man, Sean was off, dog. Y'all should have heard.
James had me laughing. James had me laughing, man.
James,
hold up.
Funny, dog. Hold up. My dude is Will. Will is straight New York, dog. That nigga is funny. Cause look, son, I know about this basketball, son. You know, I know about this basketball. He be going,
right?
Get him, Will. Get him. I don't even know what he's talking about. But when he be like, I know this game, son. I know this guy. I said, yep, he from New York. Because every New York person I know, when they get mad, they be like, look, son, look, man, you look, boy, I know this thing is going hard.
There we go, dude.
Yeah, y'all be going in. Oh yeah, top 5 greatest coaches of all time and why? Man, that's tough. Oh damn.
Which sport? I'm sure he's talking about basketball. I'm sure
you talking about basketball.
Well, Red Auerbach will have to be in there.
You gotta put Red.
What about Pat Riley? Pat Riley.
Pat Riley. Top 5. Him and Larry Brown are in my 5.
Chuck Daly.
Yep, Chuck Daly in my 5.
Chuck Daly. Yeah. What about Popovich?
Oh yeah, Chuck Daly for sure.
Yeah, Popovich. Man, I'm still mad at Popovich, man, for that move he did. In that final sitting Tim Duncan, man. I'm still mad. He at number 6 or 7. I'm hot. What's up, B Easy?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
What's going on?
What up?
Sunday morning.
Yo, I was at work and I seen this joint, the trade go through. I'm texting my cousin. My cousin, he a Rams fan. I'm just like, bro, what is y'all doing? How you trade Jared Goff with first round for Matt Stafford, bro? For Stafford, bro? Imagine what Deshaun Watson about to go for.
Man,
he had to pay the price to get rid of Goff's big ass contract.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the contract. So you pretty much so whoever was taking him had to eat. They were like, well, we'll take the contract, but we need some draft picks along with it. So I get it,
4 years,
but like it's like, damn, Matt Stafford though.
Yeah, I would have did it like Matt Stafford. I would have did it because Stafford, for one, could make all the throws. He'll fit the system with McVay because McVay likes to air it out.
Goff got more playoff wins than Stafford do. Stafford been in the league how long? Ain't got a single playoff win.
But Goff was in a better situation, dog. Because look,
Stafford had Megatron, all that defense, and still never won a playoff game. Megatron, all them years. All them years.
Stafford had a defense?
What? He had Ndamukong Suh with Jim Schwartz. Great defense.
That's one player.
With Darius with Darius and shit. Like, all right, but still, like, it was nice for like 10 years. Like, what? Megatron.
As a collective unit, the Lions weren't that good, dog. Even
with I agree they weren't fucking that good, but Stafford, you're only as good as your quarterback take you. I'll take Goff over Stafford any day.
Not really.
I'll take Goff over Stafford. Stafford ain't won nothing. Stafford ain't won nothing. All I seen Stafford do is lose.
Should have got Matt Ryan.
Right.
Man, Goff Matt
Ryan. Right. I would have took Matt Ryan over Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
I would have took Matt Ryan over Matt Stafford.
Can he stay healthy? That's my thing. Can he stay healthy? And then not only that, Matt Stafford was a good pickup. I mean, he doesn't have to do that much. Because look, all you need him to do is make those type of throws like that you need him. Like in the Super Bowl with the Patriots, Stafford could have made a couple of those throws to get them in position to win. Other than Goff.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see how you can say that, bro. I don't see how y'all. Stafford to me is a bum. He like straight up, bro. The man had Megatron and forced him into early retirement, man.
No, that was
forced Megatron into early retirement, bro.
It was the organization.
You right, it's the organization, but he's along with it. He's right along with it.
I don't know, man. I probably got a heart for Stafford, man, because he a Georgia boy. You know what I mean? So. I
just never seen like they talk about Carson Wentz and these other guys, but Stafford ain't been in the league 10 plus years and ain't got no playoff wins. Not one, bro.
I mean, they did have one, but they were cheated. The Cowboys did cheat them that game, so they would have had one. But I feel what you're saying, though. But I feel what you're saying. But I'm just saying, like. Goff just isn't. I never liked Goff. I'm just gonna be honest. Even when he was winning those games, to me that was more of his supporting cast than him per se. And their defense, dog, is loaded.
Yeah, like their defense is loaded. Yeah,
ready. So to me, I just feel like he doesn't have to do that much. All Stafford has to do is come in, make some throws. When they need it, they need to utilize the running game. I don't want him to go away from my boy Cam Akers from Florida State, by the way. I don't want him to go away from him or Brown because those two complement each other and they'll take the pressure off of Stafford. And I think Stafford's gonna have a good year. I don't think he has to do that much. I think he'll be all right. That's just me. I like him more than Goff though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You did with a move like that. It's like, all right, we going for it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about it. Goff last year and the year before, man, like in the Super Bowl, Goff really cost him that Super Bowl, dog. Like he couldn't make the throws, and I was sitting back watching, like this guy could not read front sevens. This was crazy. Like they were just running a press, which is 5 or less. They were just running the pressure on him. Like they would fake blitz, and then sometimes they'll blitz him. And he wasn't picking it up. And their center as well, I think they need to look at their center too, because the center should have been giving them pointers as well, because the center has to set the blocking schemes as well. So I'm just saying, I just really wasn't impressed by Goff. I just think he looked the part more than he actually plays the part. That's just me. Yeah.
Fisher in his first year, Goff couldn't even take a snap from center. He didn't even know how to do that out of college. As the first pick. He didn't know how to take
who you talking about?
Hike from center. Because he was so used to shotgun and UC Berkeley. Goff.
Right. Yeah, and that's also a problem. These quarterbacks that's coming out, they don't know how to play under the center. Like that's what a quarterback, how you know a quarterback's a quarterback. Because when he's under center, he has a good view of who's coming, who's not. He could point out this, point out the robber, point out the guy coming on the blitz, or who's the mic backer, who's this guy. And then that gives them a lot of comfortability to be able to do what they have to do. And I didn't see that a lot from Goff. When he came under center, he really struggled a lot. And he struggled in that game against the Patriots. It was like 3 throws in that game he could have made to put them in position to score as well as get some field goals. And he was just choking, dog. Like the pressure was getting to him.
HD, but like you said, this quarterback, you need the whole system to be perfect just for him to be average. And at least with Stafford, he literally pulled something out of nothing in Detroit the last couple of years.
Stafford every year is either hurt or stinking it up.
You had no O-line.
Yeah.
He's either hurt or stinking it up. One of the two.
But you gotta think about it, dog. Like the Lions as a culture and as a complete team, like what happened?
They are awful. I agree, but I put you know who I put Matthew Stafford there with?
Who?
Andy Dalton.
Wow,
that's who he is.
Wow.
Andy Dalton. Matt Stafford is Andy Dalton, dog. That they the same person, bro. They work with no playoff wins, bro. All this talent around them, bro, and ain't done nothing, bro. I have no respect for Matt Stafford, bro. How many Thanksgivings have you seen them niggas lose? We don't even pay attention to the Detroit game on Thanksgiving no more, man, because we already know they gonna lose to whoever they playing.
Oh my God. That was Andy Dalton, and I'm done, dog. I can't even get that.
Joe Burrow's gonna be next. Joe Burrow's gonna be next quarterback.
You said Joe Burrow.
I think Joe Burrow gonna be straight though.
I think Joe Burrow's gonna be nice.
Burrow got that attitude like the old white boys used to have, like in the Western days. Like, man, the hell I will. I slap a broad and somebody.
Yeah, I like Joe Burrows, and he got hurt too. He got hurt, like because he probably would have got hurt a couple weeks before he actually did for real. Yeah, because Cincinnati's offensive line was not that good.
Yeah, but you can't get Stafford that same type of love. You know what I mean?
None.
Ain't no running game. Ain't got
all right.
The Lions have good running backs is Barry Sanders.
I was trying to be nice and not interrupt, but did you just say? Okay, first off, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey, I'm good,
man.
Hey, okay. Name is Pat. So first thing I just heard was you said I'm going to go down the list, and I'm not going to try to argue with you. We'll just have a conversation. So you said Stafford is injury prone, right? That was the first thing that was said.
Yeah.
He
is.
In the last 10 years, how many games do you think he's missed?
Like 15.
8, and they were all last year.
Bet that so in 10. So how many
since
how many
2011?
seasons?
Since 2011, he's played 16 games every season, but 2019 he was out 8 games.
So how many years has he been in the league? So that means so that's 10. That's 9 seasons, right?
Yeah.
So I know for a fact his first 3 seasons were injury prone. So that means he's been in the league for like 13, 14 seasons, right?
Yeah, his first 2 years he was out. He played 13 of the 20. What is that? 32 games.
Right.
I'm not saying he wasn't hurt early in his career, but it's hard to say somebody 11 years ago was injury prone.
Okay, still go ahead. What's up?
So you were talking about the difference between Stafford and Goff, and it's a fair argument because with Goff they win. But let me just give you, and I'm not going to go by the touchdown and that numbers. I can give you those. Goff's got more picks than he's got games played, and Goff threw for bad percentages. But here, I'll give you this information why I think Stafford's a great pickup for the Rams. So the last 2 years since the Super Bowl, let's take Super Bowl forward, because we'll admit Goff to the Super Bowl was great, but then after the Super Bowl, he has been trashed since that Super Bowl. Belichick tested with him, and he has been garbage since. So the last 2 years, in the fourth quarter, when the Rams are within 7 points, Jared Goff on passes 10 yards or more, 9% completion percentage. On passes in the last 2 years, throughout the whole season, on passes 20 yards or more, Jared Goff 3 touchdowns, 19 interceptions.
That's disgusting.
Jared Goff, the last 2 years, when it came to plays further than 5 yards, completion percentage 34%. That's for the season. So the reason Stafford, to me, is a better pickup, in my opinion, is because, one, Stafford's had one running back his whole career, so he's had to throw the ball 1,000 times, so he's just getting the crap kicked out of him every play. And if you give anybody a running back, it doesn't matter who it is, they automatically improve, even if it's minimal, because the defense has to actually cover the run. And like y'all were talking about, Cam Akers is a good running back. So they're going to have, the linebackers are going to have to sit on and wait for Akers to see if he's getting the ball. They can't just automatically blitz in whenever they want to send him. And when it comes to receivers, I'm not saying Cooper Kupp is a speed demon by any means. He's not. But as a route runner, I think we can all agree maybe top 20 in the league, if not higher, when it just strictly comes to routes and getting
route running. No, Kupp is in my top 10, dog.
No, I was being generous by saying top 20, but I'm saying everybody down the board can say top 20.
Hey, I don't care if he a white boy. That dude runs some routes. Him and Thielen, they run some damn routes.
So this season, let's just take 2020. This season, Cooper Kupp had 14 balls bounced to him when he was open. 14 passes hit the dirt before they got to Kupp, and Kupp this season only ran 9 routes more than 20 yards. That's a problem when your quarterback can't get the ball to you when you're not even running 20-yard routes. That's I don't know if anybody disagreed on that stance, but now at least Kupp's going to have a quarterback that'll hit him. Stafford's going to hit somebody that's open.
The thing, not to take from the stats or anything, but me, I'm not a stats guy. I just hate stats, but
that's fine.
That's cool. But me, the thing is this: Goff, to me, I knew something was wrong with Goff when he played against the Niners a few times. He had when they were switching their front 7 on them. Me, I'm a guy who like a quarterback who can read the front 7 in the secondary. He was struggling against a lot of front 7s who showed different looks. And what Cooper Kupp did was Kupp was a guy that was their bailout guy. It's like with Pat Mahomes. If Pat Mahomes is struggling, he can get it to Cole or get it to Tyreek Hill. He got 2 bailout guys, or even Kelce. He got 3 bailout guys. So he just wasn't that good to me when the pressure or when they were running they were disguising their blitzes. It looks like he was lost, like he's never quarterbacked before. So my thing is, I've watched Stafford. Stafford reads front 7s and back 4s. To me, his problem is he threw the ball too much because like I was saying and you were saying, he doesn't have a good supporting cast. He didn't have a solid running game.
He did have LeGarrette Blount for about 3-4 years with somebody else.
You said who?
He did have LeGarrette Blount for about 3 years, 3-4 years with somebody else.
That's LeGarrette Blount. He's okay. I mean, but he's not a guy he's not consistent like that. He'll play good in some games. He'll go off, but I need somebody.
LeGarrette Blount was only in Detroit for 1 year. Right. And he had 418 rushing yards. It wasn't like he did anything special.
So, and then their line, they also didn't have a good line. And that's the problem with the Lions. The Lions get the skill positions, or they'll get certain players. They don't get the whole potatoes or the meat. They don't get the whole buffet. They only get that chicken piece there. They get that rib there. The rib was the Dominican soup. The chicken, the big piece of chicken that we eat. That's basically the time. So they didn't really have that.
Yeah, bottom line, you want to be a good football team, you gotta work on them trenches, dog. It starts in the trenches. And the line's done a bad job of addressing that as far as offensive line is concerned.
Not only offensive line, D line, because they just had the Dominican Sue. If that's
they had a nice defense because before Jim Schwartz came to Philly, they had Jim Schwartz as their coach.
They had Nick Fairley, and they had the Dominican Sue.
Yeah, they had Cliff Averill.
And then they had Slay on the outside, and then they had I forget who the one of the I forget the safety bull. I don't remember, but it's not like their defense wasn't. They had Jim Schwartz as a coach. You know, so it's not like their defense wasn't they was nice. They was decent, you know.
You're talking about Dumas at safety. Dumas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dumas.
And it just seemed like Matt Stafford's been in the league for a long time, bro. And it just to me it just seems like Andy Dalton. I don't see no difference, bro. I don't see no difference, bro. Like you can say, you know, like I think Matt Stafford's a little bit better than Andy Dalton, me personally, but as far as like everything goes, bro, like I put them right in the same category.
So if he's Andy Dalton, then is Goff Case Keenum?
That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's an upgrade.
Goff is younger than Matt Stafford. We already know who Matt Stafford is.
Yeah, but Stafford's ain't that old. He's 32. It ain't like he's 38. He's 6 years younger than Rodgers is.
All right, but we know who. It's not like he's gonna get any better. He's 32. He's not getting any better. He's past his prime.
Wow.
What are we talking about? He's not. We already know who Matt Stafford is. We don't. Jared Goff is still in his 20s. That's my. That's my whole point. I'm trying to make is that Goff is still young. He's not. He's still entering his prime. He's still in his prime. He can still get better. Matt Stafford, we already know who he is. You already know who this guy is.
Did we know who Ryan Tannehill was when he was with the Dolphins?
Ryan Tannehill was so trash. He's still trash to me.
I'm not calling him good by any means, but I'm saying
I hear what you're saying with that, you know. But you can say Ryan Tannehill was a product of the system.
But they're the exact same age. They're both 32.
Yeah, but Tannehill, the thing is, the reason why I like Stafford is Stafford's going to basically be the player that Sean McVay needs, which is the guy who can make those certain passes. Now, also Stafford does gamble a lot, but I think with Sean McVay, he's not going to gamble as much because in Detroit, he felt like he had to be the team. Because if he wasn't the team, they were going to suck. Like, regardless, they sucked anyway, but he wanted to try to win games because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to win the games, but he couldn't do it because he didn't have the supporting cast. I felt like his supporting cast was just trash. Outside of Megatron, and they had Sanu for 1 year, and they had Golden Tate, But they had pieces. They didn't have what they should have had, which was that offensive line. Their offensive line, the Lions' offensive line the past 10 years has been garbage. They've been terrible. And I don't know why they don't want to fill it in. They'll build their D-line up.
Yeah.
They got Nick Fairley and they got Ndamukong Suh, but offensively they picked up one guy before. I remember he was from Nebraska. He was good, but that was just one piece. You can't just get one piece and say, you know what, now we can go out there and play. You can't do it because you need your linemen to be able to run block and pass block. That's how the old school linemen work. And they're not doing that, especially when you're picking up guys in like the 4th or 5th round, or you picking guys up for free agency. So I don't know. I think Stafford, I think he'll be better playing in LA. That's just me. I think he'll be better than Goff. If I'm wrong,
and I always had a problem. I always had a problem with quarterbacks that always played in domes, man.
Yeah.
Like Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, Stafford, I don't know, man.
We're not used to that.
It just never blew. I just always remember Thanksgiving, man, just watching them every year getting their ass kicked, man. Them and the Cowboys, man. Every year, man. It's bad, man. But just and you guys got, like I said, and I agree with you guys too. The Lions as an organization is up there with the Washington and Jets and Bengals and teams like that. They're historically awful.
And the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, at least the Cowboys got a ring, but the Lions, man, Lions put people in early retirement.
Well, Washington has rings. Washington has almost the same amount of rings as Dallas.
They got three.
Wait to hear Megatron announce he's coming back. Watch, he's gonna be like, "I'm coming back, Stafford. I'm coming back. I need you."
No, I don't think Calvin coming back. Calvin never took me.
No, he ain't coming back.
Yeah, he never took me as
My biggest thing is with Stafford. My only thing is really if you watched the Rams a lot last year, and obviously I did. The only team and the Niners did it perfectly. They played one safety deep the entire game because they didn't need to play anybody because Goff wasn't going to throw it.
Right.
So even if you just say Stafford is the same as Goff, but he can throw the ball 50 yards and now you actually have to cover it, all that does now is move the linebackers back because they got to cover. That means Cooper Kupp, who last year had more third down receptions for first yards than 6 teams in the NFL had total first downs on third down.
Kupp's a monster. And they really missed him this year when he was hurt.
Yeah, but he always
opens up the play.
He always is hurt. They need to get them another guy so in case he goes down, he can step in there and fill in where Kupp left off.
They got him. It's Van Jefferson. If you play fantasy, I promise you, Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson's Van Jefferson. That's the replacement. They already got the replacement.
He's the exact same dude. He literally runs the exact same 40 time out of college and has the exact same break. But the problem is he's a rookie, so they didn't give him a lot of play. But when Kupp was out, he was still averaging as many third downs and yards as Kupp was averaging when Kupp wasn't in.
I remember Jefferson straight. I mean, he just got to get some more experience. I think he'll be good.
Of course, it's gonna take time, but it's one of those things. Like,
so what do y'all think? Scotty Miller called out Cheetah. He said, "What you talking about, black boy? I'm faster than you." What y'all think?
It'd be a hell of a race to watch.
I say, listen, no offense, but any white boy that's a wide receiver, whether it's Kupp, Edelman, Amendola, Scotty, they had to put work in to get to where they at, bro.
Right.
They had to put work in, bro. Their feet had to be super fast because they don't have the natural abilities. You know what I'm saying? They had to really work and work against brothers, bro. You don't see, a lot of white boys, playing corners, and that's a reason that, But so I'll Scotty might have a chance. I don't think he could beat him in the straight 40, but as far if they did like a cone drill or something like that, like a 3-cone drill or something like that,
if they did 100 yards,
If they did 100 yards, I got my money on Cheetah.
Well, you know where Scotty's from, right? You know where he grew up?
Did he grow up overseas?
No, he grew up about 3 miles from the heart of Chicago.
Oh yeah, so he been hanging with the brothers all his life.
He lived his whole life.
That's exactly why he got some speed.
Yeah, because he was getting his butt whooped.
He been racing with the brothers all his life, running up the block.
Oh no, man! The way he ran that route against the Packers, man, he might got a chance. He can run.
I had him in a couple leagues in fantasy myself, and I already knew it. And plus, Tom Brady liked them type of players. You know, he liked them slot guys that can go 3-5 yards and come across the middle real quick, and they ain't afraid of, Tom Brady liked them type of dudes.
By the way, I just looked it up. By the way, he was the star track and field athlete at his school too. So you take that for what it's worth, like you just said.
Wow.
In the heart of Chicago.
Man,
that's what I'm saying, man. And that's what I'm saying. They had to fight to get to where they were at, bro. Like really, really fight, bro. Like put actual work in, man.
I pulled up his times when it came to the track. When it came to the 100-meter, Scotty ran a 10.53 in high school. Tyreek was a 9.98, so Tyreek was a little faster. But again, that's high school. Who knows what it's like with the pads on? No, Tyreek was a 10.19. I apologize. So they're right on top of each other. They're basically less than half a second apart, or less than you know what I'm trying to say.
It'll be a great race, man. I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be like back and forth, dog. I don't know. Scotty got some wheels on him, man. He got some wheels.
What did he say he wanted to do? Did he say he wanted 100-meter? Did he say he wanted full field? What did you say in a race?
He just said in a race. He said Cheetah basically called people out saying he was the fastest, and Scotty said, "Nah, I got something to answer about that. I think I could beat Cheetah. I could beat him, or I could get him, or something."
Right.
Let me pull up what he said. I could pull it up right here because that was. Let me see.
Yeah, Cheetah ran a 4.29 in his 40, and Scotty ran a 4.39. So 0.1 second slower. So it's just going to be whoever gets the. That'd be a hell of a race. I didn't realize Scotty was so quick for that Packers game.
Okay, yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers.
Basically, Scotty said, "Nah, I'm faster." That's what he said. He basically said asked how he would fare while lined up next to Hill. Miller replied, "Oh, I'm taking me every day of the week. I'll take me over anybody." So man, he confident, dog. I don't know, man. Because the fastest times at the combine include dog, people forgot about that kid in Cincinnati, John Ross. John Ross run like a 4.22.
Yeah, but he can't stay healthy, man.
No,
he can't get on the field.
Yeah. Marquise Goodwin.
He's another one. He took the Eagles got him, and he took the whole season off.
Ross has a hell of a sprint to the ambulance. He's quick as hell.
Yeah,
he gets straight there.
He does.
The one I didn't realize, I'm looking at top speed. Raheem Morris, they say, is the fastest. They got him clocked.
Oh yeah, Raheem Morris is really fast too.
He holds the record for the fastest while on the field. He topped out at 24 miles an hour while he was running. Tyreek got 21.
Oh, that's bad.
24. Damn.
Yeah, I know. He can get pulled over.
I've never even heard of something unless you're on a treadmill. Getting up to 24, that's whew.
Exactly.
Jeez, boy.
Can you get pulled over running? Is that possible?
Yeah.
If you run through a school zone, can you get a ticket?
Yeah, Deion Sanders used to get it all the time.
Yeah.
Deion used to kill you. Deion ran the ball back for the touchdown, man. Everybody looked like they was running 4.6 with him on the field.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna keep listening and let y'all keep going. But I just want to say with the Stafford thing, we'll see. Because obviously we saw what Goff was without McVay, and then we saw what he was with McVay. It'll be interesting to see because we've seen what Stafford was without McVay. It's going to be interesting to see what he is with McVay because they're going to do the one thing the Rams are really good at is making people confused on what the hell is going on. The Lions never, ever ran plays where guys were crossing and then the linebackers looked like they'd seen a ghost and didn't know where they were going. The Rams, every other play, everyone just looks around and goes, I thought you had him. No, he crossed over. That's yours. So that's what I want to see with Stafford because he's going to have plenty of guys that are open. Is it going to be?
And they're still in the NFC West though. Yeah. So it's not like it's sweet out there.
Well, okay, let's be real. Jared Goff beat them with one finger, with the Seahawks missing a thumb, and that's kind of a problem when you're a quarterback. And then the Cardinals lost to an AAF quarterback that came in because Goff had to have surgery. So it ain't like I'm afraid of the Cardinals. And the Niners are a different story. Niners have had everything with McVay since day one, since he came into the league. But maybe now that they've got a quarterback that can play the quarterback.
But besides this season, the Seahawks usually they usually split with the Rams.
Yeah.
That's every year.
Besides this season, they usually split.
That's every year since 2006. They split every single year for some. It's just a division.
Yeah, division. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be. I don't know, man. It's gonna be. I'm like, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm ready for the off season. I'm an Eagles fan. We ready. I'm ready for all the drama.
Y'all need to get y'all need what you call it. Y'all need Aaron Rodgers instead of
No, thank you. No, thank you. Aaron Rodgers got as many Super Bowls as Nick Foles. I'm good.
I know, right?
Hey, Carson Wentz. Hey, be easy. Carson Wentz still wants to get up out there, don't he? He still want to leave, right?
I don't, bro. They gonna have what's gonna happen, and I keep trying to tell people like you can't get rid look at the golf situation. They had to unload 2 first-round picks with him. You know what I'm saying? Because of the contract. Philly not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Philly not gonna do that. They not, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you Carson Wentz and no. So what's gonna happen most likely is they got a new coaching staff. Cool. All right. And then you're gonna have a quarterback competition.
Right.
And my personal opinion, if Carson Wentz doesn't win, then okay, yeah. I guess we are going to do that trade. You know what I'm saying? We gonna eat that, because if you can't beat out a first-year starter, then you don't need that money. It's time for you to go.
Right.
But I feel like Carson Wentz can beat him out for real. But we'll see. I'm cool with it either way because somebody gonna get traded.
What if he go to Indianapolis? What if he go to Indianapolis?
I mean that's cool too. I mean I know Carson still got it, bro. It's the organization that ruined him. You know what I'm saying? Like we seen that shit, bro. We seen them. We seen the greatness and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you watch what was happening, first off, the man goes out last year, puts the team on his back, takes them to the playoffs with no wide receivers, not a single wide receiver over 500 yards. Take them to the playoff. Unfortunately, he gets injured. Cool, whatever. But you got there. To me, I felt like you proved enough. But okay, so you draft another quarterback in the second round. From that point, you pretty much ruined everything you just did.
Hey, be easy. Val Outlaw said the Eagles can use Sam Darnold.
Wow.
Outlaw, nobody want that bum. Stop trying to give us that bum.
Tell Sam Darnold need to go sit next to Mark Sanchez.
Right.
Hey, I wanted to leave y'all with one quick thing because the Super Bowl's rolling up, and it's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. So right now, I don't like Brady, but whatever, I respect him. Right now, Brady is tied for the third most wins against NFC playoff teams all time, tied with Roger Staubach and Donovan McNabb in this dude's first year in the NFC because of all those damn Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
How
why
in the hell he has
McNabb
more NFC playoff wins than Rodgers has NFC playoff wins.
Aaron Rodgers is overrated, dog. Like,
yes, Aaron Rodgers is overrated completely.
How about Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Troy Aikman, Kurt Warner? He's got more than all those guys.
Right.
Well, Russell Wilson hasn't been in the league as long as Aaron Rodgers.
I grew up liking the boys, the Cowboys growing up because Emmitt Smith, he was from Florida. He in Pensacola. My sister went to that school. But Emmitt Smith, dog, like Troy Aikman never was that great, dog. Like he was okay. He could make the throws, but he wasn't better than Steve Young, and he wasn't better than Brett Favre. In the 90s, they was better than him. He just had that stacked team, dog. Like Troy wasn't that impressive. Troy was about to get cut. They was finna get rid of him from what's the guy name? I think it was Steve Walsh or something. That was the quarterback. They were battling it out for the starting position, but they was finna get rid of him. Jimmy was gonna go with Walsh.
What about Montana?
Oh yeah, Steve Walsh.
Montana's great. Montana's
he's one NFC playoff win away from tying Montana. So if they make the playoff next year and he wins, he'll be tied with Montana for the most versus NFC teams ever.
But that's not a see when you say it like that, it sounds bad. but Brady's been in the league so long. You see what I'm saying? He's going on 10 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? So he should have them numbers. You know what I'm saying? He should have them numbers.
I don't know why he's got them, but I'm just saying to look in the history books in 30 years and to see how number 2 all time with NFC playoff wins when he played 2 seasons with the Bucs.
Right.
That's the thing that's going to be ridiculous. Like I know how he's there, but that's
the whole Brady legacy is unmatched. We'll probably never see this ever again.
I don't think we ever gonna see this again.
The man's 6-3.
If he somehow makes the Super Bowl next year again, which who knows, he will have the most wins all time versus NFC teams. He'll pass Brett Favre. He'll hold that record.
And see what you just said. That's not even far-fetched, bro. Because if you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he still got it.
I told everybody
as of right now, he still got it.
He just won every record in the book. That's all it is. He saw this stat somewhere on Twitter like a year ago. He's like, I can get this. I only got to win 6 playoff games. I'm going over the NFC. I'm taking this one too.
No, he left because Bill Parsons. I mean, I'm about to say Parsons. Bill Belichick pushed him out the damn door because Belichick has an ego the size of the Nile River and shit. As long as that's ego is. His damn he got too much ego in him and stuff, and then he felt like he could replace a Brady. Like in his mind, he felt he could replace a Brady, and it's like, dog, it's not easy, dog. Brady, like that's why I kept telling my brother because he a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. You know, I hated them like forever, but he basically was saying like hating on Brady, and I kept telling him, dog, Brady wins, dog. The guy knows how to win. He knows how to control the game. Like we haven't seen that in a long time. Like you got to give credit where it's due. Like it's not fluky like LeBron. It's real. Like he's out there snatching souls, and he's actually getting it done. He's putting kickers. Everybody want to talk about Vinatieri. But would Vinatieri have those kicks?
Exactly.
Him there, like
you have to get in position. Exactly.
You can't hate the man. The man just played the game. It's like a play out there. He keep getting all these chicks. You want him, but hey, don't hate him, nigga. Hate the game.
Right.
I would love to see
and he ain't never had weapons like he did. He does. I mean, right now, you know, he had Moss for like a year, 2 years, but like besides that, he made them dudes, man. Yeah. Aaron Hernandez was probably the best player coming out of college besides Moss that Brady ever had.
Right.
He had Moss 1 year and broke every record
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
And Aaron Hernandez was a monster that could have played wide receiver if he decided to lose an extra 15 pounds.
He was a monster in a few other ways too, but we'll go with receiver. Sure, we'll go that way.
No, I'm saying like
you notice how the Patriots didn't want to re-sign Randy Moss after that.
Right.
I was like, that's dumb.
Right.
But that's Belichick. Belichick has this. Him and Sean Payton, I think they brothers. They have ego where they feel like they're the smartest dude in the room, and it's like, okay, you're smart, but you don't have to prove it. Just you could keep a player longer than what you need to because those guys help build your younger talent. He got rid of all his veterans. He didn't have nobody to teach the young guys. So you're going to forever be trashed and be in front. Your defense is not going to be great because you don't have nobody behind them.
Especially on offense. He was Belichick quick to give away a lineman, man. I swear, yo. I swear.
He got rid of Richard Seymour out of nowhere. It was
he got rid of everybody.
Like, and just look at the receivers. Cam, look who Cam was throwing to, bro.
Right.
And Brady had to play with them same dudes and made them,
Yeah, but see, this is why he brought Cam in. He brought Cam in because he knew if he had a terrible season, he could just blame it on Cam, and he'll get away with it.
Oh yeah,
brought Cam in.
That's definitely a little side note right there.
Yeah, because come on, nobody's blamed him or anything. Everybody's giving him a pass except Skip. Skip ain't giving him no pass.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's been a pleasure, y'all. Honestly,
all right, man.
Oh yeah, Pat, come back. Pat, subscribe to the page.
No, yeah, I'm dropping a sub as soon as I get off because I'm on my phone, so I got you. And then the only other thing I think I'd say is I would agree with you when you talk about Peyton and Belichick, and who I would have put in that same boat is I would have put McVay in that same boat before tonight because he was trying to make it seem like I'm going to prove that even with a bad quarterback or an average quarterback, that I'm the reason this team's going to win. And finally, it looks like pride bit him in the ass and goes, okay, we need something better than average.
Exactly.
Because if that was Belichick or Peyton, they're going to ride that out and go, I can carry this. Watch, I'll take this. I'll take this by myself. So I give him credit for, I guess, getting his bitch slapped and realizing he needs more help. He's not the boy genius that he thinks he is.
Right.
But we'll see. And hey, if I'm the Eagles, the first thing I do if Hurts wins this quarterback competition, I call up the Patriots and go, I know you need a quarterback. Let's go and see what you can get out of them. Because Belichick's not going to take 2 years of looking like garbage. Because if he does, his legacy, I wouldn't say it's tainted, but it shows Brady was what carried that torch.
I think Deshaun Watson might end up in New England for real.
Man,
listen, that's my dark horse pick on who's going to go to New England. Is Deshaun Watson.
Belichick don't pay nobody. Belichick ain't finna give him that money.
Right. They gonna get Ryan Fitzpatrick, dog. Watch.
Oh my!
Right.
What he got? Two more punch cards, and he's automatically in the Hall of Fame. He's got 2 more teams, and he's got the whole punch card filled out. What's he got left before he gets his free Hall of Fame jacket? How many more teams?
Who we talking about?
Fitzpatrick's
you think Fitzpatrick's going to the Hall of Fame?
No. I'm saying it's like Dunkin' Donuts. He's got so many damn teams. He's basically got 2 more teams to fill out.
I know, right?
He gets his golden jacket.
Him and Josh McCown's been everywhere, man.
I remember when the Rams drafted Fitzpatrick. I remember him. He started because Bolger got hurt back in 2006.
That's where I remember him from because he started off hot and then he choked the next 5 games. I was like, how the hell do you go from looking like one of the greatest young stars to one of the trashiest dudes to ever step on the field at the same time? This was crazy.
But that's been him his whole career, man. That's really been his problem, his whole career, man. He'll have like 4 crazy ball out games that throw like 8 picks and 3.
Right. He's the dude that gets shit really hot at the bar and goes, I drive home every day like this. I'll be good. And makes it home 4 times, and the one time doesn't make it and goes, oh, fuck it, I'll just get a new car. Like that's all it is. Every time,
Right.
he gets home every time safe, and he's like, "Damn, I'm a great ass drunk driver." Oh shit, I
Right.
told this one, "Hey, I'm gonna get a Ford now." I mean, let's go over to the Jag. Like, of course, that's just how it is. Every fan base is like, "Son of a bitch, get out of here." Oh, we need a quarterback. Come on down.
Man, I can't stand Fitzpatrick, man. I swear, my brother was on that Bucks train last year. Like, look, man, we just need him to keep this up. I said, dog, Fitzpatrick is going to choke, dog. He always does this. He looks like a Hall of Famer early in the career. Then when it gets tough, they get remember he was with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
He had a contract. Buffalo had a team. They was ready. They was like what 4-5-0 to start off, or 4-1. Everybody was like, man, the Bills gonna finally do it. They gonna win. Man, he choked the rest of them games.
I think I know what it is. You see him with that open ass shirt and that pimp ass jacket. What happens? He gets 4 good ass games, and then he walks through the city, and everyone's like, "Oh!" And then he just gets fucked up and forgets how to play football for the next few weeks because he's just having a good old time because he's 4-0, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And they get down for him, and then he just forgets how to play football. That's all it is. Every year, everybody bows down and kisses his ass because of what he does, and then he forgets how to play football for the next 6 weeks, and they goes, "Oh, we need a quarterback." On to the next team.
And now he walking around here trying to look like Conor McGregor. That's the wrong person to look like. That's the wrong person to look like. You see him get knocked out, he got put to sleep. I said, dirt now.
Bruh, I want some money off that fight, dog, because I knew. I'm like, McGregor ain't been nothing for the past 3 years, dog. Come on.
Can we get a Nate Evans or a Nate Robinson Conor McGregor fight? I want to see who can go down.
Oh man, I think they will lose. I think they will lose because Conor does well against people smaller than him.
Yeah.
He's
and Conor really knows how to fight for real too. Like,
oh no, I know. We know it would be an ass whooping, but my point is just it's what I really want to see, because now that it looks like Conor's career is going to be kind of a little bit, I just want him to get in with Jake Paul and just go, just let them, because I think Floyd's going to embarrass him in the next few weeks or whenever that shit is. But I really want to see MMA between the two of them. Just let it go. Let those two egos clash and see who comes out of there alive.
True, but Floyd finna get this easy money. Like, appreciate it. I'm going back to the beach with another broad.
Yo, if he won't lose this, if he somehow loses this fight, even though I think it's impossible, but if he somehow loses this fight, what the hell happens to his legacy?
Nothing. Like, his legacy set. Like, all he's doing now is what Mike Tyson did, exhibition fight. That's it. Like, nobody's gonna care.
But it's a YouTuber.
They'll try to tear him down with the, ESPN in them because they don't like Floyd, so they're gonna try to tear him down. But other than that, everybody know that Floyd, like, maybe on the street they gonna ride him, they gonna roast his ass. And Uncle Murder probably gonna have another recap. Floyd got his ass knocked out. I don't care if it's exhibition. He should have had his fist game right. Now his ass at home, nighty-night.
Floyd needs to do it. For the culture, Floyd needs to knock him the fuck out. Like that, you can't have Nate go down and Floyd in the same year. That shit ain't gonna fly.
No, we can't do it. I won't be able to survive, dog.
I'm half white, half Hispanic, and you don't need that shit where somebody's like, no, that's not how this works.
The whole black community would disown Floyd. Be like, look, dog, you can't come back, dog. You lost. No.
Like, I'm gonna put it out there publicly. If Floyd somehow loses as a half white man, I give you you can put it back on me. You can just go punch some white dude in the face, clean up, just to fix it.
I ain't gonna do that.
It's cool.
I gotta pay these bills.
You can put it on me. I'll call the boss.
I'd have been slapped people a long time ago, dog. But when you become an adult, you gotta ease that hand. Sometimes you gotta be like, all right, I'm just gonna go drink or go smash something. Nah, I can't do like I used to. Cause
let's be real. We need to pass a law. That every year you get one free swing to use whenever you want.
No, they need to give my ass 10 free swings. I'm
But yeah,
knocking.
I think
What?
give everybody one, and you're not going to have to deal with dickheads because they're not going to know if you use
It's gonna be all my bosses at work. All 4 of them.
Yeah, but if they don't know if you've used it
Great.
yet, they ain't going to treat you
They
like shit because they're
better
afraid to get
hope
knocked the
the
fuck out.
purge. They better hope the purge don't happen because if my whole boy gonna come to me and say, "Yo, HD, Cabron, you ready?" Man, I've been ready. Let's get it. Mask on. Mask on.
But y'all have a good night. I hope y'all. It's been a pleasure.
Man.
You too, man.
All right,
Be safe, man. All right, Joe. Cool. Peace, man.
Okay. All right, Joe.
All right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like that's basically how it is, man. So yeah, Be Easy done made Stafford Andy Dalton level. That is crazy, man. God damn. I thought I was mean, dog.
Get no love, but you get no love, man.
No love.
That was crazy.
Man, you don't have that Stafford come up in here and say, "Be easy, I want my respect."
I'm gonna tell him I want a playoff win. God damn, baby.
No, fuck that. I want 3. I need 3.
3 of them. Yeah, seriously, man. Something, dog.
Super Bowl, all these moves they made.
Because I look at all right, I shouldn't say Andy Dalton, but what's Phillip Rivers?
Yeah, I would say Phillip Rivers.
A younger version? A little younger?
I wouldn't say Andy Dalton. I'd say Phillip Rivers. He's almost. He's that almost guy.
Yeah, that's about right, man.
Phillip Rivers? Yeah.
Yeah. Even though Phillip's better, but I'm just saying I would make that comparison. Andy Dalton, dog.
Yeah, that was too disrespectful.
That's too extreme, bro.
He's better than Andy Dalton, dog. I just see Andy Dalton play, man. Like Andy Dalton was terrible. I told people, I said, man, Bengals ain't never gonna win with that guy, dog.
Never, man.
Right. Never, dog.
But they was going to the playoffs, man. Marvin Lewis had them going to the playoffs all them years, man.
You know what messed them up? When Carson Palmer got hurt. When Carson Palmer got hurt, that messed them up because they was gonna beat the Steelers' ass because he threw that.
Going to the bowl.
Yeah,
they were going to the bowl that year.
They were gonna go to the bowl, and they hit him in the knee. I said, "Oh, them cheap shot bastards!" Oh,
they was like 11-5 that season too, or 10-6 or something.
Carson and Chad and Hoosh.
Yeah,
Chris Henry in the slot.
Henry was in the slot. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Man, he was killing. They
had Corey Dillon back there.
Yeah.
Rudy Johnson.
No, they had
Rudy Johnson. Yep. My fault. Yep.
Rudy was back there, boy.
Yep.
Real Rudy. He ain't that white boy from Notre Dame.
Yep.
Real Johnson. That's the real Rudy. That's the real Rudy. Run up your gut, kill you, slap you in the face, and tell you, man, he walked in your mama house, made a big sandwich, slapped her in the face, told her to cook some things, and walked back out with a 1,000-yard season.
Facts.
Man.
Facts. Shit.
Yep.
Who y'all got win the NCAA? Who y'all like with the NCAA tournament?
Oh God. It looked like Gonzaga. It looked like Gonzaga's the squad right now.
I gotta watch it. I ain't watched none but old games. Been watching eyelids, dog. I couldn't even tell you. I'm riding with my Florida State all day.
I'm riding with them Nova boys, man.
Yeah, Villanova stay with a squad, so they stay with a squad. They
see what all you gotta do is just pick off. See, the recruiting is not that hard over here. You know, you got a whole city of Philly and Jersey, and then you can pick off, you know, everybody that you want out of just them 2 states. I mean, two areas. You know.
Mm-hmm.
They play team ball, man, every year. It doesn't matter who's on the team, what year you are. You playing team organized ball.
And that's how it's supposed to be. And that's what the NBA need to get back to. Moving the damn ball. Like all this one-on-one play is terrible.
I was, and it really is a Steph Curry league, man. Nobody plays like Bron. These kids, I was at the walking down the courts, and these kids really just walk down and pull up.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, man. But it's funny. It's just like, damn, it really is a Steph Curry. I give Steph so much respect because this wasn't supposed to happen. Like in his world it was, but like as far as like everybody else, we didn't see Steph Curry doing this. Changing the league, changing everything, changed how the game was played and everything. The kids want to be Steph. He worked for everything he got, man.
Yeah, that's why I respect him. That's why he's one of my favorite players today.
Yeah.
He just goes out there and does what everybody, does, is go to work, put his time in, and try to win the game. Very competitive. And you're not gonna punk him just because he lighted in the damn Christmas tree. You ain't gonna punk him.
Yeah. What you think about the T.I. Tiny joint?
That joint was funny, man. When people talk about it, I crying. Man, I don't believe they did that crap. I don't believe it either. They probably was, smashing, but
doing a little swinger thing, but like,
and Tip always been a scumbag, dog. Like Tip always been the type of guy to he just finna smash like everything moving. And this what made me mad was when he tried to bring up talking about uplifting black